So day 2, a full day hunting today. We are going to go and head to the first place we scouted yesterday and do a little bit of stalking. Hopefully hit the carrot pile, and see if we can get a deer that way. If you're new to this channel, the main goal is to get meat. So, you know, we're just going to do it however we can do it, really. And obviously I'm like super new to hunting. So, you know, the more experience the better, really. And yesterday was really good for that. Woken up pretty optimistic again today. I was a little bit sort of gutted. I got outplayed so bad by the deer yesterday, but learned a lot. And I think that'll be, you know, just, well, that's just hunting, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, another day. Some more deer to find. Hopefully we get to fire an arrow today, even if we miss. Obviously that's not the objective, but at least it's something exciting. So yeah. Alrightio, let's do this. So it froze last night. I've not been lazy too. I said, do you want me to go out and help? He said, no, I got it. But yeah, sorry for a nice crispy morning, which I think is the first frozen one that he knows about anyway, so could be some good deer movement today, I think. I'm hitting the food a bit harder and stuff like that, so we'll see how we get on. We spent most of the morning stalking through the lovely undergrowth of the Finnish forests. It's so nice and easy to walk through. The ground's soft and spongy, so the only noise you make are any little sticks breaking and things like that. As I mentioned soon, I didn't really have the best camera set up in the morning, so I've learned from that going forward, but you know, hopefully get a little bit of an idea of how everything went down for the first part of the morning anyway. So, I don't know if you can hear me, but it's an absolutely beautiful morning. Been trying to limit the amount of noise and stuff that we're making. We spooked one deer actually. We found its bedding and it popped off and ran. Well, it was probably only 70 meters from us, and we didn't see it in time, and it saw us and ran off, but there was a bit of opportunity. We're working our way through the edge of this forest here, and it's all like nice fields here. Everything's frozen this morning, so some parts have been super crunchy and noisy, but it's stunning. It's beautiful. Let me spin you around. I don't know if you can see it properly, but it's absolutely breathtaking. Doing this recording with the arrow so close to my face, it's not a good idea, but it's the only setup I've got this morning. The other camera that we had yesterday's gone flat and I can't get it to recharge, so I do have a spare GoPro, so I think we'll set that up for lunchtime. Can do some recording and stuff, but yeah, it's nice and it's looking good. So we just met with the guy that owns all the licenses, all the whitetail licenses, all the licenses in the area, and unfortunately he doesn't want us stalking anymore. And even though it's legal to not have to, he wants us to put high vis and stuff on now. So we're going to be restricted to tower shooting only, which I'm pretty gutted about actually. I was really enjoying the stalking, so at least we got some in. But like the last thing I want to do is get you know, Yona in any sort of problems, and I'm not here to cause a fuss. So you know, when in Rome and all that, I've just got to just do it. Obviously people get deer this way, and maybe it's, hey, you never know, maybe I see lots of deer. So I'm just heading to some of the blinds, or the stands, sorry. Yeah, so hopefully we get lucky. Apparently they're going to put some carrots out tomorrow or something, tomorrow morning, and then so maybe we'll be able to sit in some of the blinds tomorrow night with a little bit of bait. Yeah, but he did give us permission to shoot some deer with a rifle too. So yeah, shouldn't go home empty-handed, hopefully. Yeah, but that we'll have to sit in the blind for that as well. So we'll see how we go. It's a beautiful morning. I'm out in the woods. I'm far from complaining, just disappointed. So, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. This is the stand. Put the rangefinder out already. I know my distances. If I see something. Furthest shots are about 45 meters, which is within my, I think maybe over there it gets to 50, but yeah, everything's in shooting range. I just need to hope now that something comes in. It actually sits in between two deer trails. The stand, so all of leaves falling. It's just constant, so that's nice though. Good. Another spot. Let's see what happens. I think it's too late in the day to be fair, but we'll see. It's about 11:15 now, so yeah. I've only been sitting here 45 minutes, but it's time to go back for lunch now. Haven't seen anything. I saw a mouse. I don't know if a mouse counts. No, it doesn't. I'm gonna go and ask Narenko, because like the thing is we have to sit in a blind. And I wonder if we can make our own blinds, because we talked about yesterday sitting around some of the hay bales on the fields, and I'd be more than happy to do that. So if that's the case, I think we should go and make a blind in the fields today. It's probably our best bet, to be fair. So yeah, go and find out, I guess. On the way back, because when I rode this dog, I didn't have my bow loaded, and I was kind of just, you know, going about my business, not super quiet. Two deer were just like 20 meters in front of me. I spoke to them. Oh, idiot. Ah, man. But anyway, we're here's the cooking teepee. So Yona is in there cooking up a storm. Let's go and see what he's got. Yo, how you doing? You're not going to believe it, as I didn't have an arrow incoming back, because I was like, oh, you know, like not allowed to stalk and all this other stuff. Yeah. There were two deer like 20 meters on the path, right where the guy was cutting the trees down yesterday. Yeah. I don't know if you guys around the world see these, but they're quite a classic Scandinavian, and they're just like fold-out cups. I hadn't seen them in New Zealand, so I don't know where else they exist, but you can put them in your pocket and then drink whatever you got to drink out of them. So they're pretty damn handy. And yeah, let's go and have a look. Grab you, and we can have a look at the beautiful soup that Jona's making there. It looks damn good, man. And so I don't know if we talked about this. Yeah, some of you guys might have heard a podcast last night, but they have like canned moose here, and so just starting the process of opening up the can without a can opener, but it's such as the way it all is. Here's the beautiful moose stew that Jona's made. It looks freaking fantastic. Smells really damn good too, so thank you very much, dude.
No worries.
I bet you it's delicious. After lunch, we went and sat in the blind we'd put out earlier that morning. It was overlooking the carrot pile, and we hunted there for waited there for a good 2.5 hours, and yeah, unfortunately nothing came in. It was damn cold, is all I'm going to say. It was like sitting sort of just on freezing temperature, and I had not dressed for the occasion. So nothing turned up at the carrots. So we're going to go and should be able to stop over an hour or something so we can warm up again, and then we'll go into one of the towers for the rest of the day. So yeah, should be good fun. Right, so we're just about to go for a drive with that little doggy there. Just gonna find it. Oh. Takes it exactly when I start filming. She's like, it's time to do some poos. We headed to the bedding area that we'd found yesterday, and sure enough, Nori got onto something real fast. The idea here is that Nori's trying to push the deer back towards us so we can get a shot. Nori, the dog, has picked up a deer and nearly had it towards us, but we think the deer knows.
It's like 70 meters south.
Yeah, exactly. I think the deer knew where we were, so she's gone, what, about 300 meters now, something?
500?
Well, 500, chased at 500 meters now, so we're going to go and catch her up. But that was pretty exciting. I can definitely see how it works. After picking up Nori, we decided to split up and go in a separate stand each, with the logic being that this would improve our chances. So, this will be me for the night, or until it's dark. I'm in the blind. It's a shooting blind, so I can't use my bow. But if something comes out, to that feed, so that it's 30 meters away. I'll just be able to. The idea is to quietly step through here and have a shot at them. So, fingers crossed. I'm end of the second to last day. Not managed to even fire an arrow. So, see how we go. I always say that, don't I? Need to work out a better way to finish the sentences. This part, up until the moment the shot happens, has been sped up because it was 8 minutes long. But have a look at the shots. Let me know what you think happened, and drop a comment below. Not only am I learning hunting, but I'm also learning camera work. Unfortunately, I forgot to record some of the important steps of this, like pulling the arrow out of the ground. I blame this on the massive amount of adrenaline I had going through my system at the time. But yeah, we managed to find some blood where it ran off to, and looks like nice bright blood. Look, here we go, here's some. So, fingers crossed. I can't see any more blood yet though.
No, there is some.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, here.
Oh, nice.
Here.
Oh, yeah.
You can clearly see it.
Yeah.
And in the poop, maybe it's in poop, I don't know. Like there's definitely blood there.
Yeah, look, here we go, here too. It's getting a bit darker. I think we should give it a little bit more time. Because it's not like a rifle shot, you know?
Yeah. We can do that.
Oh.
Like, yeah, I wonder, because I saw it like on the one I saw. It was like on the edge of those birch trees, so I don't even, it might have even gone here.
I mean, like literally, from what I see in the American videos, is they give them like a couple of hours before they go and track them.
Oh.
Because they bed down, and usually,
yeah, and they've laid out there, but
yeah, it's totally up to you because obviously we've got to, you know, your land, your rules.
Yeah, but like I don't, because like not the rules. It's just like I'm wondering if it's more better to just give it like 30 minutes or something.
Yeah.
But it just
Yeah. Well, why don't we go and have dinner and come back?
Time is it?
I'm not sure, but I wonder if I need to. Let's look at the video footage. So we're going to call it for tonight at this stage anyway. How far have we gone? Probably 600 meters now.
I would track way more.
Way more.
Or like some more at least. It's
Yeah.
hard to say because I just have that up approximately.
We've tracked probably somewhere between 600 to 1 kilometer now. And the dog's still on the scent, but I don't want to push it anymore.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out exactly which way.
Yeah, that's cool. We've got 20 minutes before, like, you know, night properly rolls in. So we're just going to head out. So we're back at the hotel, had a shower and stuff like that. We had to call the search off. But where we were going with the dog, first time, it turned out to be the wrong time. We looped back around and found the blood and then went back over the ditch. So it's still quite a good trail of blood. We reviewed the shot footage, and you guys probably have already seen this by now too. But yeah, it looks like somewhere in the back, unfortunately. I feel pretty gutted, to say the least. I know sometimes these things happen in hunting, but I've been practicing like 11 months now or something, and I don't really know what went wrong, because I guess like both the first two shots were actually a little bit to the right, and then the third one was to the left by a lot. So I mean, it's more than like something I was doing wrong. I had my jacket on and my jersey on, which I don't know if that makes a difference, but I've never shot with that much padding on, so maybe I couldn't quite get in. I don't know, the right position or something. It seemed to feel okay, but obviously it wasn't. So yeah, but we're going to head out like super early tomorrow and go and pick up the blood trail. I pushed all the grass down for the last part we found the blood, and like I was saying, it was it was a pretty good trail. It's quite light coloured blood too, and there's like kind of a small possibility that it might have hit the back, the artery in the back, one of the back legs there. But the arrow is super weird. I can actually show you it. So I missed the first one, unfortunately, Anne Rogers, but your arrow is still alive and kicking. So Gunda's one, yours is the one that actually hit. But look, it smashed the knock off the back of the arrow, which I can't understand. I've taken the tips off because I had to clean them out. There was a little bit of deer here in the tip of that, but this is the part that's weird. I can't work that out. I don't know why. It's like bent. You can see that it's actually like the insert's bent on there, so I'm not sure what happened, to be fair. And we like sped it down as slow as we could and zoomed in a lot on the video. It's definitely hit the back leg somewhere. We don't know where. For it to bleed that much, it must have hit something not too bad. But yeah, I guess we find out tomorrow. I've just fresh out of the shower, so I look amazing. But anyway, yeah, not the result I was hoping for, and hopefully we can find it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm my own worst critic, and I'm kicking myself a lot internally at the moment. The shot was about 44 meters as well. I ranged it before I got out of the blind. Yeah, so I mean, you can see in the video, you know, it wasn't like I didn't rush any of the shots. Actually, maybe I don't know. Obviously, I'm doing this before I've done the editing, but I might chop some of it out. But it's like 8 minutes until I take the first shot at the deer, and then I thought it had run off, but it was still just sitting there. So I had the second shot. Yeah, and then the third shot was just a joke. So, I mean, I was definitely shaking afterwards, like from adrenaline. So, I mean, maybe I just got hit with the old classic buck fever and was not processing things as clearly as I thought I was. But yeah, anyway, gonna hit the sack soon, I think. So, yeah, rightio. Tomorrow's another day.